Today, looking at the RODE VideoMicro II and comparing it against its predecessor, the original RODE VideoMicro, and a mic from Sennheiser. All right, using the FiLMiC Pro app and testing out the new RODE VideoMicro II. I'm directly in front of the camera, about arm's length, and this is supposed to be a better shotgun mic, more directional. And so again, I'm straight in front of the camera. Now I'm over here to the side, even more to the side, coming back around, directly in front, over to the side, and more to the side. And now back around to the front. These on-camera mics, this is probably how you would use it, talking to the camera. Either that or for B-roll, nat sound kind of thing. These small shotgun mics, you've got to be within the range of the camera, typically speaking. They're not really long-range mics, but that is the RODE VideoMicro II. Now we'll check out its predecessor. All right, now the original RODE VideoMicro, which has been a popular mic for years on YouTube and really for all kinds of cameras, whether that's a smartphone or traditional cameras. So how does it compare to the newer version? I am again straight on from the camera. I'm about 2 feet away from the actual setup. And now I'm straight on. Now I'm a little bit off axis. And now I'm maybe 45 degrees away. Coming back around, back right in front of the mic. Got an airplane going over. Off axis now, to the side. Again, the new mic is supposed to be better as far as being a directional shotgun mic. And so whether or not that's the case, I don't know. This is my first time comparing these two. And so we will determine that in post-production. But this is the original RODE VideoMicro. All right, and just for another comparison, I have the Sennheiser MKE 200 on the iPhone now. It is the smaller version of the MKE 400, which I love. Sennheiser makes great mics. This mic is good. It's not as good as the 400, but it's a good value mic, although it is more expensive than both these RODE mics. But is it worth it? So I'm straight on to that mic right now. A little bit off axis here. Now over to the side. Coming back around. Straight on. Going to the opposite side. Now I'm to the left side of the mic. I haven't reviewed the MKE 200. Again, the MKE 400, if you watch my channel, is one of my favorite mics, period. I use it all the time. It's more expensive. It's about $200, but these mics are more value priced, but how do they compare? And just a quick comparison of the actual look and feel of the mic compared to its predecessor, and then also the Sennheiser just for kicks. This is the RODE VideoMicro II, and it comes with this foam windscreen or windshield. The original does not come with the foam. It comes with this dead cat or a big wind muff, however you want to call it. And this one has that as well, but this one only has this. And so it's a little bulkier. This does work very well in the wind. And so it's a good thing to have, but sometimes this little furry part would dip down into your shot depending on what kind of camera you're using. And it happens a lot with the iPhone, especially shooting with a wide lens. But it is great to have, and it is a necessity if you're shooting out in the wind. But while I got this off, let's compare the mics themselves. They are very similar in size. And so this one is just a little bit of different design. This one seems a little bit more robust in its build quality, although they are about the same weight. They're very lightweight, very lightweight. And then one big noticeable difference is this new shock mount system. They call this the Helix, I believe. And I'll do a test here in a moment to see which works better. This is more of a traditional right coat looking type mount. This is a new proprietary system from RODE. And then I mentioned the Sennheiser. The Sennheiser has a totally different kind of shock mount, and it is just a much smaller mic, the capsule itself. It's very compact. It has this built-in blimp though. It doesn't come with a foam windscreen, but it does come with a dead cat of sorts. It's a black soft cover that helps in the wind. So you can see the comparison here. They're all very small mics, but this new one, the main difference between it and the other one is it's more of a shotgun and the shock mount system. All right, testing the new Helix system here. This is the RODE VideoMic version 2, and it's very windy out here. And so we'll get a little bit of the windshield going as well, or the dead cat, I should say, and an airplane going over now too. But really just testing out the Helix. Okay, now the RODE VideoMicro, the original, same test. Checking out the shock mount, which on this one I believe is a Rycote mount. All right, and finally, the Sennheiser MKE 200 has a very unique shock mount. The MKE 400 does pretty well, so let's see how this one does. Okay, and one last quick test here. I am still outside. I'm going to look at the polar pattern or the off-axis rejection of each mic. First up is a Sennheiser MKE 200. Okay, I'm right in front of the mic, and now I'm moving to the side. Now I'm about 45 degrees from the mic, and now I'm on the left side, about 90 degrees from the center. Coming back around, now I'm straight on again, about 45 degrees, and now I am 90 degrees. Coming back around, and that is the Sennheiser MKE 200. And now we got the RODE VideoMicro, the original. All right, now I'm right in front of the camera, straight on with the RODE VideoMicro. Coming around to the side, now I'm about 45 degrees off axis. Coming around further, and now I am 90 degrees off axis. Now moving back around, I am in the center again, straight on to the microphone, coming around this way, and now I am 45 degrees. Now I'm directly to the side, so I'm 90 degrees from the original center spot. Now finishing back up, coming back around, now I'm straight on to the original RODE VideoMicro. And now the RODE VideoMicro II. How does it compare to the others? All right, I am straight in front of the camera right now. Airplane going over. Now I'm moving over here to the side, 45 degrees, and coming around, now I am 90 degrees off axis. And this should sound not nearly as present as the other mics. This mic is supposed to be more directional. Coming back around, 45 degrees. Now I'm straight on to the microphone. Coming around the other side, about 45 degrees. Now I'm coming to the side. Now I am on the opposite side, 90 degrees to the side of the microphone. And again, this should sound more off axis than the other mics. Coming back around, now I'm 45 degrees and back to the center. Well, overall, I really like the new RODE VideoMicro II. I would say if you already have the RODE VideoMicro, you don't need to upgrade. However, unless you're going to shoot in a situation where you have a lot of noise to the side, then that extra directional component to the mic is pretty nice, because the other one is more, it's not omnidirectional, but it is more of a cardioid pattern that goes out to the sides. And the other one is more super cardioid. I'm not 100% sure of the polar pattern, but it's definitely more directional. And so I do like it. And I also think the sound is a little bit more full or richer. That I really dig, because that way you don't have to do much EQ or anything, compression, etc. in post-production. Now I usually always do post-process my audio. I didn't anything in this video to show you how it sounds right out of the camera, but for example, the Sennheiser MKE 200, that mic sounds a little tinny compared to these two mics. However, if you EQ it and add some compression, then it sounds pretty good. Actually, it sounds really good. Nothing compared to the MKE 400. That mic blows me away every time I use it. As a matter of fact, I'm using it right now. However, the RODE VideoMicro II, I will say, is punching above its weight. I would say it's in the neighborhood of this Sennheiser MKE 400. Not quite as good, but it is a good sounding mic. And so if you're looking for an affordable mic, you know, it's under 100 bucks. I think it's $79. You really can't go wrong with this new RODE VideoMicro II.